What would you do if staying true to yourself cost you everything? Sen no Rikyū was born in 1522, the son of a fish merchant in Sakai. In an era of brutal warfare and power struggles, he perfected the tea ceremony and raised it to the level of an art. But Rikyū's revolution wasn't about conquest, it was about connection. He popularized wabi-sabi, finding beauty and simplicity, in the imperfect, in the fleeting moment. While Japan's warlords competed with lavish tea ceremonies and grand halls, displaying wealth and power through expensive Chinese teaware, Rikyū designed tea rooms as small as 2 tatami mats, just 6 feet square, using everyday objects made by local craftsmen. He stripped away everything unnecessary until only essence remained. He asked, "Though you wipe your hands and brush off the dust from the vessels, what is the use of all this fuss if the heart is still impure?" Rikyū became tea master, first to Oda Nobunaga, then to Toyotomi Hideyoshi, 2 of Japan's most powerful rulers. He advised emperors, shaped culture, influenced politics, but he never compromised his philosophy. There's a famous story. Hideyoshi heard Rikyū's garden was filled with beautiful morning glories and invited himself to a tea ceremony. When Hideyoshi arrived, every flower had been cut away, except one perfect bloom in the tea room. This was Ichi-go Ichi-e, one time, one meeting, the philosophy that each moment is unrepeatable and must be treasured. But over time, the chasm between Hideyoshi's love of grandeur and Rikyū's minimalism grew too wide. In 1591, Hideyoshi ordered Rikyū to commit seppuku. The true reason remains mysterious. Political intrigue, philosophical differences, wounded pride. Rikyū hosted one final tea ceremony, gathered his closest students, read a poem, and ended his life at 69. We live in a world that screams, more, bigger, louder, faster. Rikyū whispers, less. In his tiny tea rooms, guests could hear each other's heartbeats. Translucent paper walls let them sense nature's rhythms outside. He understood that real connection happens not when we display everything we have, but when we remove everything that distracts from what matters. How much of your life is performance? How much is furniture you've accumulated to impress people who don't care? How many distractions have you mistaken for substance? Rikyū's lesson cuts through centuries. Authenticity beats artifice. Presence beats possessions. Being real beats looking impressive. Even high-ranking officials entering Rikyū's tea houses had to wear simple garments and leave their swords at the entrance. In that small space, titles meant nothing. Only humanity remained. What would your life look like if you stripped away everything that doesn't serve your truth? What if you stopped trying to impress and started trying to connect? Rikyū died rather than betray his philosophy. He chose integrity over survival, simplicity over power, authenticity over approval. The world will always demand you be more, have more, show more. Rikyū proved that the deepest power comes from knowing what to remove, not what to add. In a 6-foot room with nothing but tea and truth, he changed Japanese culture forever. Ready to discover warrior wisdom that transforms how you live? Subscribe to Kensei Code for weekly episodes exploring legendary figures and timeless philosophy. Drop a comment below. What part of Rikyū's story resonated most with you? Your reflection could be the insight someone else desperately needs today. What will you remove to reveal what truly matters?